Ever wonder if the world around you is playing tricks? It is. These everyday objects weren't just made. They were designed to trick you. Let's expose how they fool millions every single day. First up, the elevator close button. You're in a rush. You jam that button, hoping the doors will shut faster. Well, here's a secret. Most of them don't do anything at all. In many modern elevators, especially in North America, these are what we call placebo buttons. They were functional once, but after accessibility laws required doors to stay open long enough for everyone, the close door function was disabled. So, why are they still there? For your peace of mind. Pressing it gives you a sense of control, a feeling that you're doing something to speed things up, even when you're just along for the ride. It's a psychological trick to reduce your impatience. The doors will close when the timer says so, and not a second sooner. You've been pressing a button connected to absolutely nothing. Now, let's head to the bathroom and look at your shampoo bottle. Ever notice how they have those wide shoulders and a sleek, tapered base? That's not just for aesthetics. It's a clever design to trick your perception of volume. When the bottle is full, it looks huge and substantial. But as you use it, the product level drops into the narrower part of the container much faster. This creates the illusion that you're running out of shampoo quicker than you actually are, prompting you to buy a new one sooner. The shape is engineered to make a half-empty bottle look almost gone. It's a subtle but powerful visual cue that plays on your subconscious, making you feel like you're constantly on your last drops. Next time you're shopping, look at how the shape exaggerates the amount inside. Okay, time to cross the street. You walk up to the crosswalk, press the button, and wait for the walk signal. But did you know that in many busy city intersections, that button is another placebo? A lot of these traffic signals are on a fixed automated timer, especially during peak hours. The system is programmed to cycle through green, yellow, and red lights in a set sequence to manage traffic flow efficiently. The button is often there, but it might not be connected to anything. It's a legacy feature from a time when traffic was less predictable. So why keep it? Just like the elevator button, it gives pedestrians a sense of agency. It makes you feel like you've communicated your intent to the system, making the wait feel less frustrating. It's an illusion of control in a system that's already running on autopilot. Let's go shopping. You see a bright red tag that screams sale, and you immediately feel a sense of urgency. You have to get it now before it's gone. This is a classic psychological trick. The color red is known to trigger feelings of excitement, urgency, and even hunger. Retailers know this and use it to their advantage. They plaster red tags on items to grab your attention and create a false sense of a great deal. The funny part? Sometimes the price on that red tag isn't even a discount. It could be the original price, or just a tiny reduction that's hardly a bargain. But the color itself is so powerful that it bypasses our rational brain and speaks directly to our impulse buying instincts. It's not the deal that gets you, it's the color. Time to brush your teeth. You squeeze out that perfect tricolor stripe of toothpaste onto your brush. It's got the white for cleaning, the blue for fresh breath, and the red for healthy gums, right? Wrong. The different colored stripes in your toothpaste are almost purely for marketing. In the 1970s, a toothpaste brand introduced the stripes to visually represent different benefits, and the idea was a huge success. It made the product look more advanced and effective. In reality, all the active ingredients are mixed together throughout the paste. The stripes are just created by a special nozzle in the tube that separates the different colored gels as you squeeze. It's a brilliant visual gimmick that makes you believe you're getting multiple benefits, but it doesn't actually change how the toothpaste works. It just makes it look prettier. Have you ever opened a box of cookies or a bag of chips and felt disappointed? You thought you were getting a huge amount, but the container was half empty. Welcome to the world of slack fill and false bottoms. Packaging is often designed to make a product look much more generous than it actually is. Boxes with indented bottoms, bags that are puffed up with air, and containers with thick walls all create an illusion of quantity. Legally, companies have to state the net weight on the package, but they know that most people buy with their eyes. A bigger box feels like a better value, even if it's mostly air. It has a deliberate design choice to trick you into thinking you're getting more for your money. That serving suggestion image on the front, it's often a carefully crafted fantasy. If you're finding these design tricks fascinating, do me a quick favor and hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Your support helps me dig up more amazing facts and create more content just like this for you. Alright, back to the deception. See that limited edition label on your favorite snack or drink? It makes you want to grab it before it disappears forever. This is a marketing strategy called artificial scarcity. By labeling something as limited, companies create a sense of urgency and exclusivity. It taps into our fear of missing out or FOMO. We feel like if we don't buy it now, we'll lose our chance. But here's the secret. Many limited edition products aren't that limited. Sometimes, it's just a way to test out a new flavor. Other times, the company produces a huge batch, more than enough for everyone, but the label alone is enough to drive up sales. It's an impulse buy trigger, plain and simple. Speaking of snacks, let's talk about that bag of chips again. You open it up, and it seems to be half air. You might think, I've been ripped off. While the air does take up space, it's not entirely a scam. That air is actually nitrogen gas. It serves two purposes. First, it acts as a cushion to protect the fragile chips from being crushed into crumbs during shipping. Second, it helps keep the chips fresh by preventing them from going stale. However, manufacturers have definitely learned to use this to their advantage. The puffy bag looks much bigger on the shelf, creating that same illusion of quantity we talked about earlier. So while it has a function, it is also a key part of the visual trick that makes you think you buy more chips than you are. Now, imagine you're in a hotel room. It's a bit too warm, so you walk over to the thermostat and turn it down. You feel a sense of relief, thinking the room will cool down soon. But what if I told you that you might not have changed anything? Many hotels use locked or network thermostats. While the device on the wall lets you adjust the temperature within a very narrow, preset range, the hotel's central system has the ultimate control. They do this to save energy and money. Giving guests full control can lead to extreme temperature settings and sky-high utility bills. So, the thermostat gives you the illusion of control, making you feel more comfortable, while the hotel quietly maintains a temperature that's cost-effective for them. You think you're in charge, but you're not. Here's a subtle one you might find in modern furniture design. You see a sleek, handle-less drawer with a little push-to-open label. So you push it, it pops open, and you pull it out. Simple. But sometimes, these mechanisms are designed with a bit of reverse psychology. Some require a firm, sustained push, or have a slight delay, making them less intuitive. Why? It can be a way to slow you down, to make accessing the contents more deliberate. In a retail setting, it might prevent customers from casually opening every drawer. In a home, it might be a subtle safety feature. Or sometimes, it's just a design flaw that we interpret as intentional. Either way, it's a small interaction that can trick our expectations of how an object should work. Finally, let's look at your food label. You see the words natural flavor and think, great, it's made from real fruit or spices. Well, not exactly. The term natural flavor is legally defined, but that definition is surprisingly broad. A natural flavor must be derived from a natural source, like a plant or animal. However, the process to extract that flavor can involve a lot of chemistry. The final product can be a complex compound created in a lab that just happens to have the same chemical structure as something found in nature. So, that natural strawberry flavor in your yogurt might not have come from a strawberry at all. It could be derived from a different plant source and processed to taste like a strawberry. It's a legal, but often misleading term. If these object tricks just blew your mind, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It keeps the facts flowing and helps the channel grow. So remember, these objects weren't just designed, they were engineered to fool you. From making you think you're in control to tricking you into buying more, these little deceptions are all around us. Which one of these shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching.